A dozen empanadas costs 48,000 pesos.
48,000 pesos for 12 empanadas.
No, Darin, you're very wrong. Now they've gone up. They're at 59,875. 12 empanadas at Mi Gusto. And they were at 48. When the clip came out, they were at 48. But now those bastards jumped on the bandwagon. Let's clarify that these are the most expensive ones in all of Buenos Aires. I don't think I know of a more expensive empanada than the one from Mi Gusto. It's also often said that they're the best. There's no better empanada than the one from Mi Gusto. They have a lot of unusual flavors. And they say they're top quality, that's why it's expensive. And that's fine. If it's top quality and expensive, I support that. I think Darin went a little overboard saying that 48,000 pesos for a dozen empanadas, knowing that at La Payada, 2 empanadas cost 27,000, which is already pretty expensive, but it's 27,000 4.9. At El Hornito, 40,500 plus 2 sauces. We're talking about expensive empanadas. Here you have a combo with 12 empanadas, 11,300. A dozen empanadas, 39,600. There are all kinds of prices. For example, here 16,500, a dozen empanadas, 4.7 rating. But nothing compares to this. This is crazy. 12 empanadas, 59,000. Look at this. Pack of 18 empanadas, 91,000. Stop! So we're going to order from the most expensive empanada place in Buenos Aires, where Ricardo Darin eats, which has already raised its prices. And supposedly, they're also the best empanadas in Buenos Aires. So let's see. Maybe they're the best and totally worth it. Let's see. I'm not going to order 12 empanadas because it doesn't make sense. I'm here alone. Where am I supposed to put all these empanadas? Up my ass? So I'm going to order, I don't know, 4 or 5. I'm going to get a variety. We have chopped beef. This is a weird one. A long-cooked pork shoulder marinated in achiote with black beans, served with pickled onions and cilantro. Gourmet. I don't like onions, but I'm going to order it anyway because it has a lot of things and it caught my attention. Flank steak and provoleta. Should we order this one too? Oh, it looks like they're out of the pork one. Okay. 1 American chicken and 1 matambre a la pizza. Tender wood-smoked matambre served with mozzarella and homemade tomato sauce, topped with provolone around the edges and a touch of chimichurri sauce. Let's order this one. They're not gourmet empanadas, you can tell, so I'm just going to order these 4. I spent 18,000 pesos on 4 empanadas, but now that I see the price for 4, I don't really understand the price for 12 empanadas. That deal of the 12 empanadas for 59,000 pesos. I ordered 4 here and it cost me 18. So if I had ordered 12, it would have cost me 54, not 59. Why does it cost me more to order 12? Maybe they're special empanadas. I don't know. What I do know is that they're not worth how Darin said. They're worth more now. Probably everyone is ordering this because Darin orders there to try it out. So let's order Darin's. And well, they raised the price. Supply and demand, bro. And while we wait for the empanadas, let's check the ratings. 4.1. The Palermo location, 2,671 reviews. That's a lot. Here, Nico says 2 months ago, very good empanadas, spectacular quality and feelings. The Matambre a la Pizza one, I loved it. We ordered that one. I know there are cheaper empanadas, but treat yourself and order them. Is this an ad, Nico? You're going to spend that money on something else anyway and you won't even notice. Another thing, Mi Gusto also replies to the review. They're aware of everything. The best extra large empanadas, although I have to say that the best executed flavors and the ones I recommend most here are the meaty ones. Burger, brisket, chopped beef, and so on. The vegetable options are fine, but they don't have that strong point. It's the meat that really stands out. The empanada crust is super light, tasty, and goes perfectly with everything. Oh, look, here's a bad one. A month ago. Unfortunately, the quality dropped a lot. The empanadas came open with little filling and missing ingredients. The big burger didn't have the pickles. And it's a shame. Another thing, I made the purchase through Mercado Envios and they washed their hands of the complaint, which never happened to me with Pedidos Ya. Well, now he's bashing Mercado Envios. Because it has nothing to do with the company. Maybe the guy who was delivering kind of grabbed one. No, look, they're well presented, dude. Look at this. I mean, they arrive like this. It's crazy. This son of a bitch writes in English, the best empanadas ever. There's nothing to roast him. I love the empanadas from this place. The dough flaky and golden melted in your mouth and the filling of the empanada is plentiful. The price is a bit higher than the other places. This is the most expensive place, but it's also said to be the best. So, well, if you want the best, you have to pay more, bro. That's how it is. If not, ask Darin. Also, the place was clean, well located, the service was fast and friendly, highly recommended. 6 days ago, I ordered a delivery of 26 empanadas. He spent his whole salary on empanadas. 25 arrived, mind you, and 2 flavors we didn't order. I love how he's putting the time on the side. I filed the complaint online because they don't answer the phone. They called me to let me know they were going to send me the missing empanada and the ones they got wrong. Nothing has arrived yet and they charged me for the 26 empanadas. They're thieves. Well, listen to me, Boludo Ayrton. They got in touch. They told you they were going to send them again. You have to give it a little more time. No, wait. Of course, nothing arrived at 7 p.m. and this was supposed to be done by 3:30. Well, here they replied. Hello, Ayrton. We're very sorry about what happened. We want to resolve this right away. Please write to us on our WhatsApp so we can solve this issue as soon as possible. No, but it's good. They're aware I had already heard and was told that these were the best empanadas in all of Buenos Aires. I don't know if they're the best in Argentina because that's saying a lot. There are a lot of amazing empanadas from Tucumán. But here in Buenos Aires, they told me these were the best. Also the most expensive, but they told me they're extra large, bigger than the regular ones. So it makes sense that they cost a bit more. Maybe I ordered 4 empanadas and it's like ordering 8. I don't know. So we're going to judge Ricardo Darin's empanadas, the ones he eats, the most expensive ones. I don't know why he eats the most expensive ones when there are much cheaper and tastier empanadas. But anyway, let's try the ones he eats. Alright, the empanadas have arrived. Here they are. They came in 2 boxes, even though I ordered 4. Why so many boxes? Because they're big. Well, the presentation is pretty good because it even has a quality seal so that nobody opens them. Here, there's a single empanada. It looks like it didn't fit here. And here are the other 3. Well, these are the 3 little empanadas, and here's the 4th one. Alright, let's get started. Which one should I start with? Just by the size, they're bigger than a regular empanada. Okay, this one is beef brisket and provolone. Let's see. Okay, they're warm. You can tell the meat is good. The mozzarella is really good. It's packed with filling. It's really good. It's wow. Also, the meat is nicely shredded. That way, when you eat it, you don't end up pulling out a whole chunk of meat. It's good. The one I just had is incredible. Let's try this other one, American chicken. The one with braised chicken, cheddar, and I don't know what else. Okay, it's got a ton of cheddar, as you can see. Besides being big like this, it's thick like this. Big and thick, you know? This is the American chicken. The chicken is really cool. It's kind of like American-style chicken. Obviously, it's American. I don't know how much, but it's like mixed with barbecue sauce. It's kind of sweet. It's sweet and sour because the cheese is salty. The chicken with that sweet and sour stuff. Oh, it has bacon too. It's awesome. It has a lot of cheese. I'd say I'd put a little less cheese because it feels a bit heavy, but it's still really good. And that's coming from someone who's not a fan of chicken empanadas. I don't know what this one is because it doesn't say anywhere. It has some cheese on top. I don't know. I don't get it. It's probably one that I ordered. This is the matambre a la pizza with mozzarella. This one doesn't have shredded meat. It has an actual piece of meat right there. It's juicy. It has some sauce. But this crispy cheese they put on top is really good. Now, honestly, it's really good. Even though it has pieces of flank steak, it's not shredded. It cuts easily with your teeth. You don't pull it out when you take a bite of the empanada. All right, this is crazy. So far, these are the best empanadas I've had in Buenos Aires. Chopped beef. Well, this is the classic one. Wow, it's super juicy. Really super. Oh, no. It has sauce inside the empanada. Literally. There, I don't know if you can see, it's really, really moist. Look, I already spilled a bit of juice. And this one is just a little spicy, and I love that. All right, let's see. Final decision. I liked all the empanadas. The one I liked the least was the chicken one, the American chicken, because it has too much cheddar, and it's really heavy. But I love the rest. I would definitely order again. I feel like with 4 empanadas, you're good. These empanadas are bigger than usual, and they even have more filling. And I give them a 9 out of 10 for quality and price. And I don't give them a 10 because the chicken one was just okay. And it turned out to be pretty expensive, but everything gets expensive quickly, so it adds up. Actually, I'd give it a 9.5, but honestly, it's really good. Very well done. Without a doubt, the best empanadas I've ever had in Buenos Aires, ever. There are some really good empanadas that are cheaper, but nothing compares. Not even close to this. The flank steak on is amazing, and they came super warm. It arrived quickly. The dough is incredible. It just melts. Is it worth buying them every time you want to get empanadas? I don't know. It depends on your budget. They're expensive. For a family, I'm just here by myself. Well, but if there are 6 people eating empanadas, yeah, that's gonna cost you some bucks, right? Maybe it's better to order from somewhere else. They seem really expensive to me. Yeah, that's true. They could cost a little less. But well, let's also understand that they're the best. And they also have a marketing thing. And they have a packaging thing. There are also prices like you see with empanadas. They're in a shop, and the shop must be a really fancy place, which also costs money, so it kind of makes sense. And this was the video about Darin's empanadas. Honestly, Darin's empanadas were really tasty, expensive, but tasty. Here's another video for you to check out, bro. Give me a like and subscribe to see more content like this. Bye.